Hey, Shalom, brother. Shalom. This is Brother Rahawat of GMS Toronto, coming back with another one. I want to start off this lesson by giving all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rakak Kwadash. And you know what? I'm going to start this lesson off with a scripture. And this is Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 3. And it reads, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble. You can't tell me this man ain't trembling. And this is a man that actually knows the markets. This is a man that actually knows the financial system. He has made his money through the financial system, right? Which is a bet or a hedge, right? Or risk, right? You take risk to make his money, right? But you could tell that he is trembling, right? He's trembling at what? At what's to come. And the strong man shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few. What's the grinding? That's the jobs, that's the work, right? Because they are few, and those that look out the windows be darkened, right? And this man is a man that can see certain things that are coming down the pipeline, right? Especially when it comes to finances. He's not a prophet per se biblically, but he is a prophet in the sense of finances, right? He's an expert at what he does, right? It just so happens that the brothers that are a part of GMS, I'm not talking about any other Israelite camps, because you other Israelite camps, you are actually what the scriptures call dumb dogs, right? You are dumb dogs. You have not warned the people. You have not warned the people in such a way to where the people actually think what the men of GMS are saying is bullcrap. We warned you people about what's to come with martial law, the MOTB, right? The forcing of people to take the microchip, and you people laughed us to scorn, right? And now that we're in this time, and we're in the time of something great happening, right? A great calamity, or like the elder of my camp likes to say, a polycrisis. We're in the time of a polycrisis, which I have to agree with, right? But me, I'm a financial guy, so I like to go into the different stock markets and how the money system is being ran, because the rulers of this world are the international banking cartels, and there's nothing more than that there is nothing more they would love more than a financial collapse of all international money systems. And I know you're like, but that doesn't make any sense. If they run the banks, why would they want the banks to fail so they can push their digital system? The international banking cartels are done with money. They're done with paper money, I should say, right? The new way of doing business is digital, where they're able to track everything. Like the scripture says, now, this is Revelation chapter 13, verse 17, and it reads, and that no man might buy or sell. Right? So we understand that it's something to do with finances. Because if you cannot buy or sell, it means that you have no money, or you have no access to a system of money, whether that's an ATM, or whether that's cash, or whether that's bartering, whatever system is in place for transaction, you don't have access to that, right? Save he that had the mark, meaning that there is a system that will be in place though. You just won't have access to that system, okay? Or he, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name, okay? And what is that? That is the microchip. That is the UPC code, right? Or the barcode system. You won't have access to that system. And the only way not to have access to that system is if you do not take it, right? You people will be forced to take it. You won't have a choice, just like you were forced to take the snake piss 5 years ago. 5 years ago, did they not force you people to take something? And they told you that you won't be able to do certain things. You won't be able to travel. Things won't go back to normal unless you take this. Well, that's the same thing that's going to happen. That's what this man is warning you of. Now let's rewind.
Sell everything. Stocks, shares, bonds, commodities, property, crypto.
Yes, sell everything. And we've told you people this years ago, starting with our elder apostles. Well, obviously starting with the Bible. So starting with Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, right? Through our elder apostles on down, right? We told you people, none of this is worth anything. This is all worthless, right? You think your money in your bank is real? You think the cash that you spend is real? None of this is real. None of this. This world that we're living in right now is an illusion, right? This is an experiment. Babylon the Great is an experiment. The lesson that I just did with that young man, right, at a WNBA game, dressed like a little girl, right, who is a representation of Hermaphroditus, the son of Mercury, right, and the son of Venus, right, which is a representation of Baphomet, right? This world is not fake. It's an experiment that goes all the way back to the Nazis, right? And not, I don't even want to go that deep, but it's an experiment that goes all the way back to that goes back to Berlin. If you know, you know. If you know what was going on during that time, right, during the 1900s, the 1930s, and I'm sorry, the 1920s, right, in Berlin, and all the lewdness and all the wickedness, right? Basically, Berlin was like Sodom and Gomorrah, right? During the 1900s, it was a sick and detestable place. Okay.
Yeah, what it is. Get out of all markets now. Exit.
What does he mean? Housing, even housing, right? Everything is a bubble. Housing is a bubble, right? Housing is going to collapse. Stock markets is going to collapse. Okay. And really and truly, even though gold will go up, gold and silver will go up, right? Commodities will go up. That will be a really good thing. But who gives a fuck what's a good thing when it's calamity in the streets? Do you think anyone's going to give a fuck? You think you're going to be able to go to the gas station? You think you'll be able to go to the grocery store? There's going to be riots in the streets, right? People are going to be stealing out of the stores. You think you're going to be able to make a transaction? Oh, for the brothers that have gold and the brothers that have silver, right? You think any of that is going to mean anything? Do you really think that's something that's going to mean something in that day? Right? It's not going to mean anything in that day. So even if you did make the right bet and you did do the right things, what will it mean when there's chaos in the streets? What will it mean if you're unable to even go outside? Here in Canada, you're not even able to own weapons, right? You're going to be held hostage to gangs, to gangs, right? This world or these societies are run off of gangs. These gangs work for these different corporations, right? A lot of you gangs, you were put in place to bring chaos, right? To drive down housing prices, and then they send in the police, right? And you were empowered to also militarize the police, so you can give them legal authority as to militarize the police. You gangs were all used, right? But what do you think gold, silver, or anything is going to do in that day when there's complete chaos in the streets? Not a damn thing. Not a damn fucking thing, man. Now this is 2nd Esdras 15 and 16. For there shall be sedition. Let's get that word. The word is
Sedition.
sedition, conduct or speech inciting people to rebel against the authority of a state or monarch, right? So there's going to be sedition among men and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power, right? So, what is that? Lawlessness. It's going to be lawlessness. Watch that movie Mad Max, right? It's going to be lawlessness in the streets, man. It's going to be complete chaos. I think people are going to be worried about paying people back and doing this or bills or it's going to be complete madness in these streets, man.
Exit all markets, do you understand? I'm one of the owners of the largest hedge fund in the UK, and we went off risk 2 days ago because we know what's about to happen. The reason why gold is spiking through the roof like it's World War
Hey,
III is the
hey, and listen, we don't have you don't have to believe what this man is saying, but guess what? What he's saying links up with prophecy. So is what he's saying true? Yes, it is. Because it links up with what God says, right? The Most High says this is going to happen. So this is going to happen. It's not going to happen because this man says it's true. We're not listening to this man because he's Caucasian and because he's a part of the financial market. No, we're listening to him and it's true. This video is being played because it links up with prophecy. It links up with God. It links up with Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. That's what it links up with. It links up with the time that we are living in.
because everything bubble is about to collapse.
Yes, and this whole world is a fucking bubble, right? This whole world, this whole system is a bubble. This system is not real, right? Your money is not real. Money printing is not real. Our money is not backed by anything. Houses shouldn't be $1 million. That's fake. Food, you shouldn't have to go to the grocery store and spend $100 on groceries. That's not real. All of this is fake. This is all an illusion. Okay? And they're trying to make this world real by what do they call it? Pay raises, right? They'll tell you, oh, in your side of the city, oh, we're raising pay. That you can't help. It's too late, motherfucker. You can raise pay to $100 an hour. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because you're still going to do what you're doing to destroy the economy. Money printing, right? Your money is not backed by anything. So nothing that you do is going to be able to save this place. The scripture says we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. You're supposed to forsake this place. That's why I'm saying what this man is saying is true. Right? He's telling you to what? To forsake this place. Now this is Jeremiah 51:9, and it reads, we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, right? That's what he's saying. He's saying forsake her. Forsake this whore, this bitch.
Means that everything will essentially go to zero. Everything that
Why? Because everything in this place is not real, right? Look how much money you people pay for diamonds, right? Don't you know diamonds is bullshit? Diamonds is not a high a commodity, right? They inflated that. Who inflated it? The people who own it. Who are the people that own it? Go and do your research. The people who you can't even say their names, right? The people them that canceled Kanye West. They canceled Nick Cannon until he apologized. They canceled countless other people. I can't remember all their names.
has value will go down by at least 98%. That includes the money.
Do you know what that means for this system to lose value by 98%? Your homes, your money. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Jeez. I don't think you people understand. That's why he looks scared. right? He looks terrified.
bank account. You can't just leave your money lying around, thinking it's safe, and then buy the dip. Your money will be worthless. Do you understand?
That's how you know that what he's saying is true. Your money will be worthless. Your money will be worthless. Straight up. That's yo. That's a perfect. I'm gonna end the lesson off there, man, because that's beautiful, man. Your money will be worthless. That's how I'm gonna name this lesson, right? But yeah, man. Shalom. Right. So with that, I'd like to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakwadash. Double honors unto the elders and elder apostles of GMS that rule well and that teach well. And to the brothers on the four corners of the earth doing this work in truth and in sincerity. Shalom to the elect, right? The 144,000 and the 1/3. Shalom to you and to you alone.